Alright, this is the main video that you will ever need for the Mega Hunt event. In this video, I'll show you guys how to get all 25 Mega tokens, all 25 regular tokens, and everything that you need to know for this event. So firstly, you need to do all these games in a chronological order. The order I have listed in the description along with timestamps with every single game, every single mega token or regular token. If it's not in the description, then it definitely is in the pinned comments. If it isn't, then please come and kill me. Alright, anyways, this video took me a long time to make, so please like the video, and yeah, let's begin with the tutorial. Alright, to get the Arsenal Evacuate badge, just follow exactly where I go and what I do, and this should be one of the easiest badges that you can get for the Mega Hunt edition. Be careful not to die, because if you die, you gotta do the entire thing once again. So just make sure you're playing it safe, playing it slowly, and just getting the badge as safely as possible. Alright, so once you're at this point in the game, you actually need to focus on the tutorial, because this kind of confused me at first, but the prisoner is gonna give you his book and he's gonna throw a soap at you, and you gotta do a bunch of things that might confuse you. So just follow along, and if you follow through, then it should be no problem at all, and you would get the regular badge for Arsenal. Alright, the Pressure badge is one of the most freakiest badges that you can collect. I kid you not, this literally gave me goosebumps. So it's quite easy and quite simple, but it's like nerve-wracking, honestly. So what you need to do is, first you need to get a password, and then that opens up a door. Once you open up that door, you go through a bunch of more doors, and then you meet literally Barnard the Bear. So freaking Barnard the Bear is he's kind of friendly, but he's not friendly at the same time. So you need to look at him at all times. If he's not in your peripheral vision, then he's gonna come at you and he's gonna hit you, but he's not gonna hit you too hard to the point that you die. But after he hits you, he picks you up and he rubs the dust off of you. He's a freak. But anyways, you quite literally have to stare at him, walk backwards, collect items, and open doors while keeping him in your peripheral vision. So that's something. And on top of that, there's another entity, a skeleton-like entity. So you'll be given a flashlight, a big flashlight. Now, you have to flash that entity right when it attacks you. Right when it comes in front of you, you want to flash it. You want to flash it, but you still want to keep looking at Barnard the Bear, Skeleton Barnard. On top of that, there's gonna be a red rush looking entity that comes and kills you. That thing can one-shot you, so that is the top priority. And there's another signal that you can look out for. So Barnard the Bear will literally hide in a closet. So look for the cue that he's hiding in a closet. That's when you also want to hide in a closet, because the rush entity is also coming. Other than that, This one is short, but it's so freaky, man. It scared me a lot. This one shouldn't be that difficult. Anyways, yeah, good luck. Alright, the rivals regular token is really simple. So all you have to do is play a 2 versus 2 and get 5 eliminations. So what you want to do is you want to make your way to this chicken guy, and you want to talk to him, and he's gonna give you a quest. And the quest is to get the 5 eliminations and play a 2v2. Once you've done that, you should get the rivals badge. It's one of the easiest ones. I recommend you get a friend if you have friends to help you out, but you can do it in like 10-15 minutes. This is not difficult at all. Alright, the Fisch badge, the regular badge, is really easy. So what you want to do is you want to come and talk to this event guy over here, this elf, and he's gonna give you a quest. Now his quest is to catch 10 fish and open 2 baits, and then you need to visit the Easter bunny. But the thing is, this might be a little time consuming for newer players because you're first of all learning the game, which will take you like 5 minutes, and then you want to start catching the 10 fish. Once you've caught the 10 fish, you want to buy 2 bait crates, which cost a little bit of money. But that's not where the difficult part is for new beginner players. The difficult part is you need to get a boat. Now a boat costs a lot of money, and like for a beginner at least. But for me, I had a boat, so I recommend you grind a little bit until you can afford the boat, and then you follow along to the tutorial. So once you've gotten 10 fish and bought 2 bait crates, you want to get yourself a boat and you want to go to the Sunstone Island. You want to go to the Sunstone Island. Now you want to go to the top of the island where the Easter bunny is, and you want to talk to him, and he's gonna give you the token. But you actually need to go back to your home island, talk to the elf in order to actually get the badge. So just make your way back to your home base and talk to the elf, and he will give you your token. This is fairly simple if you have just a little bit of like experience with the game. So yeah, good luck. So in order to get the badge in Basketball Legends, what you have to do is you want to come to the event section, and you'll find that you need to 1v1, actually not 1v1, you need to 4v1 an AI basketball player. I think that's Steph Curry, but whatever. So you want to wait in line with a few other people next to you, and you want to fight off against the AI. So basically this AI is highly trained, but if you have like some good players on your team, this is literally the easiest badge. You don't have to score a point, you just need to win. Your team just needs to win. So this one should be really easy, and yeah, good luck. Okay, Untitled Boxing Game might be one of the best games in the event. So what you have to do is you want to come talk to this bald guy, which is called the event. He's gonna tell you to fight off 2 siblings. These 2 siblings are really strong. So the first guy shouldn't be that much of a challenge. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner, you just have to like dodge, use him to hit and move out of the way. That's all you gotta do. This first one is not gonna be that difficult. So just make sure to like not take a lot of damage. Use your ultimate. I think the ultimate will help you out a lot. But the second person that you fight off against is rather difficult. But it's not impossible. It's not hard, but you should be careful with it. So you just want to defeat it and you will get the badge. This one is straightforward, kinda easy, kinda not, but yeah, good luck. Alright, there's no tutorial for this one because there's no way I'm playing this game. But what you have to do is you need to play 2 games. That's not difficult. And you need to earn 25 hearts, which means you actually have to play this game. So how you get hearts is you get to rate other people's avatars, custom made avatars. You create avatars by coming over here and wearing dresses, and people can rate your dresses out of like 5. So you need to collect total of 25 stars. That's when you will complete the second task. And the third task is you need to heart other people's outfits, 30 of them, 30 hearts. So heart other people's outfits, and they're gonna heart your outfits as well, so that it's like a win-win situation for all of you. There's no way I'm finishing this one, but if you want to play it, then go ahead and play it. There we go. there's the 5 hearts. You can have it. Go ahead. Alright, that's how you get the badge. Good luck. Alright, for the Drive World badge, all you have to do is you need to complete 4 of the event obbies. Now, these obbies are kind of time consuming, but they're not hard. So just finish all 4 of these obbies and you will be awarded the Hunt token. Alright, Untitled Tag Game. All you have to do is you need to collect 350 cash. Now, how you get cash is really simple. All you have to do is you have to tag people. Like in the gameplay, I am the slasher. So every time I infect someone, I get 5 cash. This one is kind of time consuming, but whatever. So you need to collect 350 and you wanna, once you have collected 350 cash, you wanna click on the Hunt tab and then you can purchase the regular Hunt token. There is a mega token in this game, but I will cover that in another separate video. But yeah, this one is kind of time consuming, but really you just have to play the game. Anyways, yeah, good luck. A Dusty Trip is probably the longest game that you need to play. So what you need to do is just spawn over to the Hunt event section, and then what you want to do is you want to fix your car. You want to fix your wheels, 4 wheels, and you want to attach your engine. If you're playing it for the first time, this might be kind of consuming, but just follow along and you should be alright. So once you have fixed your car, you want to make your way to the road, and once you reach a little campsite, little shack, you just get out of the car and you want to walk over to the end, and then it's gonna teleport you back. What you need to do is you want to dodge all the attacks from this freak of nature, this lumberjack. This lumberjack is going to attack you and you just need to dodge it, and then a gun is gonna drop. And then what you need to do is keep dodging and keep shooting him so that you can progress further. So this round actually has 2 more bosses. I think the next one is a miner, and then the last one is like the Ice King. So it's basically the same premise as the lumberjack. You just want to dodge all the attacks. A gun's gonna spawn in. I think you need to look for the gun in the second one. Just take the gun and shoot the guy. That's pretty much it for a Dusty Trip. So yeah, good luck. This will take a little bit of time, like 20 minutes or so. Alright, I didn't think that Roblox was gonna put Chain Together in the Roblox event, but I guess they did. So what you want to do in this game is, it's called Chained Together, right? Or just Chained. So what you want to do is you actually need a friend or just a random person. I found a random person to do this with. It works. So you want to send them a request to join your chain. So once they accept your party invite or chain invite, you guys are chained together. You both have to complete parkour together. So just make your way to the parkour section and you want to get to progress 100%. Once you've done that, then you'll get your badge. So this doesn't rely just on you. This badge also relies on a random person. So good luck. There are some dumb people who just keep on pulling you, but I think you can get some good teammates. Anyways, yeah, good luck with this one. Alright, for the pet simulator or whatever the pet game is called, what you want to do is you actually want to go over to the events section, and then you'll be greeted with a raid thing. So it's not really raid, it's just exact same game in a different format. So what you want to do is you want to beat a tier 2 raid, and then you'll just get the badge. That's just it. You just have to play the game as a tier 2 difficulty and you will get the badge. That's simple. It's that simple. So yeah, good luck with it. Alright, for Bayside High School, what you want to do is you want to spawn into the game and you want to go to the right and teleport yourself to the event section. Once you're here, you're gonna be greeted with your mom yelling at you for using your phone too much. So once she does that, you're gonna be sucked inside of your phone. You're literally teleported in crossy blocks or cross blocks, whatever it's called. So what you need to do, you need to reach 50 yards. This is really easy, but this took me quite a long time because I just got really impatient. So my tip would be to not get impatient. So just take your time, don't die to the cars nor the trains, and you can make your way. And this is a really simple badge that you can collect, and yeah. Alright, so in Sponebob Tower Defense Simulator, what you want to do is you just want to teleport yourself from the base to the event section. So once you're here, all you have to do is you need to survive 15 waves, and that should give you the regular token. However, this game I think is the first game that you need to collect the mega token in. I think you need to follow a chronological order in order to get all the mega tokens, and this game actually comes in first. I'm pretty certain. But once again, I want you to check out the mega token video if you want to know all about the mega token. This is just the regular token, and it is super simple, just 15 waves, and this should be one of the easiest badges. Alright, to get the infection gunfight badge, all you have to do is you have to collect 200 points, and the points are really easy to get. All you have to do is either you have to infect people, regular people, as a zombie, or what you have to do is kill zombies as a civilian. So I think the zombie route is super easy in order to get 200 score, and this can only be collected in the zombie game mode. So make sure you're playing in the zombie game mode and you get 200 score. It's not hard at all. Anyways, yeah, good luck. So in order to get the clip it badge, all you have to do is join the game, and you need to watch 30 clips. Now these clips are really long, and you need to watch 30 of them, and that's gonna be really time consuming, like 30 minutes to an hour even. So I'm gonna show you guys a little glitch that what you want to do is you wanna open up your feed, and you just want to spam click explore. You just want to spam click the explore button and the feed button, and you can start to glitch out the game. Now it will take like 5 minutes to complete this, but you're glitching the game and completing 30 clips in like 5 minutes, which would take like an hour to complete. So do this glitch if you want to get this badge really fast. Alright, yeah, good luck. Alright, how you get the badge in Metro Life is you want to go ahead and talk to this Easter Bunny. And this Easter Bunny is going to give you 6 locations that you can visit and get the token. So all you need to do is you want to get a bike and you want to go ahead and follow the arrow. Now the problem is that there's no signal that you have reached your destination. The only clue that you get is that your arrow disappears. So once your arrow starts to disappear, that means that you have reached your destination. So once you reach like this, the first one for example, the bridge, you reach the place and then the arrow disappears, and then you make your way back to the Easter Bunny, and then you need to follow the arrow again and make your way back to the Easter Bunny again. You have to repeat this 6 times, and then the Easter Bunny will give you your token. This is easy, but you know, all the games are kind of time consuming. So yeah, good luck. So the Hell's Kitchen badge is actually rather difficult. So what you want to do is you want to load it into the game, and Gordon Ramsay is going to give you a bunch of recipes to follow. Just follow along and it should be good to go. But the problem is that there's a chance that you can be kicked out before you can serve any of the high quality dishes. So the main quest is to serve 5 high quality dishes, but you have to first go through the easier version. But if you get kicked at the easier versions, then you're just not gonna make it to the extreme version. So make sure that you're actually following the instructions, following all the red arrows and whatever the game tells you to do, and you need to serve 5 high quality meals in order to get the badge. This one I think is a little difficult, but yeah, good luck. Alright, this might be the easiest badge that you can get. So the natural disaster badge, all you have to do is you just have to survive 3 rounds and you should get the badge. And it's that simple. That is it. So in order to get the Eat the World badge, what you need to do is you need to feed this giant noob that is in the hunt area. So there's gonna be food at the end of each corner of the map, and you need to feed the big giant noob a bunch of food, 1,000 calories worth of food, in order to get the badge. But the catch is that if you're not big enough, then you cannot carry any of the food. So what I'll tell you is you wanna get big first, a little bit big, then you wanna go to the edge of the map where the food are, then you'll be able to pick up some of the food, and you want to eat that food, and then you're gonna be giant. So once you're a giant, you can carry the actual food. So then you can carry the food from the edge of the shore to the giant noob's mouth. Now this is, your character's speed is kinda slow and you can upgrade it in the shop, but I recommend you just go ahead and plow through with the slow speed. Just get it over with. It's not that difficult, but yeah, good luck. Alright, the Zero World badge is really simple as well, but it will take you a little bit of time. So what you want to do is you want to spawn into the game and load into the hunt lobby. So I have played this game before, so my level is like 15, but I think you'll be spawned with like level 5. But that's okay, it shouldn't be really difficult. So what you want to do is you want to make your way to the end of the dungeon. So these ghouls are not hard to kill. What you want to do is you want to spam E and R so that you are actually using your special abilities, as well as you want to left click and actually hit them. So once you have crossed through the dungeon, you'll face a dragon. Now this dragon is like the Minecraft dragon. It makes the same noises, but this will take a little bit of time to kill. So just don't die. I don't think anyone can die. It's that easy. But just don't die. There are healing spots in the arena, but just make your way around. Don't take too much damage. Keep using your staff. Keep using your special abilities, and once you kill the dragon, you will be awarded the regular token. Alright, in Ball League, all you have to do is you need to play a 2v2 and you need to score 5 points. Now, getting 5 goals is rather easy, and this is one of the easier ones that you can do. So yeah, good luck with it. Alright, the second last game is Tower Defense Simulator. This time, Tower Defense Simulator is really easy. I mean, for me at least, it was easy. I think I really recommend you do this one with a bunch of other people. Like, I had some other 2 noobs. It doesn't matter if they're good players or not. If they can just place troops, they're good. So I recommend you do it in a trios game so that it's gonna be easy for you. So all you have to do is go to the hunt section and select the easy option. Now once you've done that, You just have to finish the core blocks tower defense. This time's event isn't that difficult for Tower Defense Simulator, but the Mega Token might be a different story entirely. Anyways, yeah, good luck. I have timestamps in the description so it's very easy for you guys to follow. And yeah, this video took me a long time to make, so please consider subscribing and liking this video. Alright, let's begin with the tutorial. So I basically want you to follow along the entire video if you want to know how to get the Sponebob Mega Token as well as the other token. Yeah, so just follow along. You should be good to go. Alright, so in order to get the Untitled Tag Game badge, you must have done the previous one, only then can you proceed with the second mega badge. So every map is going to have this painting of a portal. You just want to find it and enter through, and you will be teleported in a different part of the game. I want you to follow everything I do in the video so that you don't mess up. hidden codes throughout the entire map. So it's gonna be different for everyone and every server. So just check all 4 of these spots and you should find 4 different codes. So just put in the codes in the order. So you'll see that there's 1 and 2, and that is the order of the code. So what you want to do is so after you've collected all the codes which are scattered around the map, what you want to do is you want to load into the hunt game mode for pressure. Alright, now that you've loaded into the game, just skip this. And you don't want to take the regular route. So just follow where I'm going and should lead you to a different location. So this is the code that you take in order to proceed normally. But instead what you want to do, once you've collected the code from the lobby, you want to come up here and you want to insert the code right here. Sorry, it's right here actually. So once you do that, it's gonna give you a decoder. So what you want to do with the decoder is there's going to be 4 or 5, I think there's 5 locations where radio signals are going to be scattered throughout the map. And you just want to go to each of the radio signals and use your decoder and decode each of the codes. It's really difficult. This is the hardest mega token that you can collect. Not only you have to fend off against the skeleton monster, you also have to worry about the freaking Demogorgon looking thing. Now you have to worry about these signals. But if you want to get the mega badge, if you want to get the $1 million, then this is what you gotta go through. Anyway, so they're gonna be scattered all throughout the map. You want to enter the vents. The vents have a high chance of spawning with a radio signal. Now once you're at the radio signal, what you want to do is you want to hear for a beep. Now when the beep or the sound effect gets louder, that's when you want to adjust the radio signal, and then it's gonna turn green from red. Then you want to whip out your decoder and it's gonna decode it automatically. Stay there for like 20 seconds and it's gonna decode it. And once you have all 5 of the different codes, and mind you, this is different for each and every one, you want to make your way to the end of the entire hunt section. Now there's a secret door right to the right of the little platform. So you just make your way to that platform and it's gonna take you to a whole different location, like it's a whole nother game. So once you're here, you'll need to collect. So here you're gonna be putting in the code that you decoded. So once you enter this place, it's gonna take you and it's gonna teleport you to a whole different game. Once you're in the different game, what you need to do is you need to complete it and collect 30 little stars. They're gonna be in different drawers and closets, so make sure to look out. Make sure to keep your eye open and scout out all of them. Once you've found all 30 of them, you want to make your way to the end of the section and you can jump off, and this will give you the pressure mega token. So be careful, good luck, and yeah, hope you can win the $1 million. Alright, so the 4th mega token has been finally released and it's found in Chained Together. So this game right here, when you spawn in, you just want to enter this egg looking thing and then it's going to take you to another game. So once you're here, you'll see that you actually need a partner to do this with. Now I have completed this, so I can't just cheat. So what you want to do, you don't actually have to do this. You don't have to get the like 100% completion on the regular token, but what you have to do is you have to reach this statue's left eye. It's glowing right here. So once you're just at the top, try to get on top of this. Now you might need to complete this. Now if you can find a way to cheese it, then go ahead and do that. But what you need to do is you want to come to the left eye and just touch it, and it's going to teleport you to a secret game. So once you're here, other people are also joining in. Yeah, so basically you just go to the left eye and you will be teleported to another game with your partner.
Never mind, we don't have a problem.
Your partner has to have all the other 3 mega tokens. So this trial is super long, and you need really good coordination in order to get this badge. Your teammate has to step on one thing, then you have to go through one puzzle, one parkour, and then you have to step on another block, and then your partner has to come forward. This is really difficult, and this definitely requires you to have some friends. Like, get like a friend on Discord or whatever. But there are gonna be people that are going to hunt for the mega tokens, so you just team up with those people, and if you have voice chat, it's gonna be really easy that way. So I think this is even harder than the pressure badge. It's so lengthy, and you have to have patience with your friend or your new friend that you're gonna make when you're trying to get the mega token.
Okay, wait, stay right there, stay right there, stay right there, stay right there, stay right there. Oh yeah, stay right there, stay right there. Stay right there, stay right there, stay right there. Got it, got it, got it, got it. Alright, your turn. Your turn, your turn, your turn, your turn, your turn. Your turn.
There's gonna be checkpoints all throughout the puzzle, so you're safe with that, but this is really lengthy, and you do need a friend to do this. So maybe just comment your Roblox usernames in the comments and friend each other, and maybe make some friends and complete this mega token.
Okay, so you have to push the buttons in a certain order. You got this, I believe in you, I believe in you. So you have to memorize the order you have to push them in. Memorize the order you have to push them in. So push one until it doesn't shock you. And then you have to do them in that order. You have to do them in that order. Did you do it? Wait, did you do it? I don't think you did it. I don't think you did it. I don't think you did it.
Please friend Mythistic98.
Yo, come stand on this button. Maybe can I go through here? Go through her side. Yeah. Come stand on this button. Oh, you can't go back through. Okay, let me just respawn. Okay, stand on your button. Can I just go through this way? No, come stand on your button. Come stand on your button. I don't think that's how we were supposed to do that. But, okay. I don't think that's how we were supposed to do that, but the developers were like, he'll never think about just going through her side for sure. Surely Creekcraft's not that dumb. I thought about it, and I did it. I thought about it, and I did it. That's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. Because, see, here's the thing. I'm actually kind of dumb. And when it comes to stupid stuff, I do stupid stuff all... do I jump over this? Okay, we made it. Wait, do I keep going?
Anyways, yeah, I hope this video helped you guys out. And yeah, go watch another video. Alright, how to get the 5th token, mega token, in Rivals. Yes, it's in Rivals. It took 24 hours to find this crap. But all you have to do is you want to come to this shooting range, and you want to pick the assault rifle, and you'll look for these targets that are like marked differently. So some targets have an X and some targets are just normal targets. You want to get rid of all the X targets. Now I think you need to get rid of like 10 to 15 X targets, and then you have to wait a little bit. If you don't wait, you'll get impatient and the door will not open. Alright, so I shot all of the targets that were wrong, that were like an X mark, and this opens up just a little bit later. Now I can go through into this secret area, which people have taken 24 hours to unlock. So what you have to do is you have to use your AR and kill 15 people in the bridge map, and that's all you gotta do in order to proceed to the 3rd step. Okay, so once you have opened up this door, just go ahead and talk to the shady chicken, and he will say, "It seems like you have stumbled upon my middleman initial. It was an accident." It wasn't. Not many trainees accidentally find that room, so I'm sure you're a bit more than who you say you are. Here's the deal, little chick. I've heard you've got a solid amount of experience under your belt, okay? I've got a high whatever I'm in. Okay, alright. Okay, whatever. Now, just play and make sure that you're playing on the bridge map. That's what you gotta do. Make sure that the targets, you hit the targets and you wait a little bit, because it is gonna take a little bit of time for this thing to open up. I was shooting all the targets, but the door didn't open up. But I waited a bit and it opened up. Real quick, be sure to like the video and subscribe and go watch the other Mega Token videos, because you have to do all of these in order. So once you have done that, once you've gotten 15 eliminations in the bridge map with your selected gun, you want to come back to the chicken and you want to talk to him. He's gonna tell you well done, and he's gonna allow you to fight a boss. Now you have a decision to make. What you want to do is you want to click the top one and pick all the guns, and then there's gonna be a boss. You just have to dodge all the lasers, and it's not difficult. You have to do this solo, but it shouldn't take you that much time to solve this one. It's really easy. Just don't get hit and just hide behind the corners, and you should kill the boss. And once you've killed the boss, that is when you'll get the Shady Chicken's Mega Token. Just go ahead and return back to the Shady Chicken and he will give you the badge. Alright. All the Mega Tokens are available to get, and I'll show you guys how to get the sixth Mega Token in Clip It. It came out, just got the Rivals one, now we're gonna get the Clip It badge. So all you have to do is you press on the hunt icon and you should be given a clue for the Mega Token. Now once you press it, you'll see that it gives you a little hint, but if you just follow along the entire video, then you don't have to do any of the clues. You can just copy whatever I'm doing. So the first thing you want to do is you want to search the catalog. How you do that is you press the plus icon and then you press on the catalog. Then you want to first wear the big head. Actually, it's called the bigger head. You want to filter through the bigger head, then make the owner Roblox, as well as turn on invisible items so that you can like see off sale items. So once you've turned that on, you can see the bigger head. I'm wearing it right now. If I just equip and save, and then what I have to do is I have to go to a certain location. How you do that is you just press on, actually my bad, you have to press the plus icon to go change your scenery, and you have to press the outfit icon in order to change your character. So press the plus icon, then press on scenes, and then pick spooky, and then abandoned factory. Once you press that, just come on over to this yellow little camera looking thing, and then you should be done with the first part. Now the second part, you have to change your scene to the pizza shop. So you've picked that one. Once you pick the pizza shop, just go inside of it, and then you want to change your avatar once more. So the clue for this one is really tricky, but all you have to do is search up cheese by Roblox and make sure to turn on show hidden items, and you should be able to find the exact item. No need to solve the riddle, just equip it and save, and boom, you should be given the second part of the Mega Token. Now the third part, you want to change your scenery once again to spooky, and then spooky forest. So all you want to do is look up pink eye. Make sure to type in pink eye by Roblox and make sure to show hidden items, and you just equip it and come to this yellow camera looking thing. Alright, you should be done with your third part. So for the fourth part, you want to pick businesses and then movie theater. Make sure to click the second movie theater. Now just come on over to the yellow camera and look up Head Row by Roblox, and just equip it and press save, and that should be your fourth part. Now for the last and final part, which will give you the Mega Token for Clip It. All you have to do is go to scenes, go to nature, and then pick Zen Garden. Once you're here, you want to just come behind this tree. You'll find a yellow camera. Just change your avatar, look up Tea Kettle by Roblox, and you should be just equip it, and this will give you the sixth Mega Token. This is the easiest Mega Token you can collect. If you need help collecting all the Mega Tokens and all the items, then go watch this video. Alright, so we're gonna be collecting the World Zero 7th Mega Token. I want you to follow along the tutorial exactly how it is, because if you don't, you will lose your way. So the first thing you need to do is you need to collect 3 crystal shards. They're gonna be scattered around the map, and I'll show you all 3 locations, so keep watching. But before that, I just want to show you guys this little place that we will need in just a minute. Just come on right here, and this is where you're gonna need to put your crystals inside. Look at everyone trying to get inside of the door. Alright, here you just press this, and this will show you 3 locations. Once you do that, this is your first step. Alright, now for the 3 crystal locations, just follow where I'm going and you should be good to go. Alright, the first one is on top of the cliff. So you just want to come on down up here, use your C ability to dash around the map so that you can get there quicker. You just want to climb up this rocky area. Then you'll see that there's a cliff over here. This cliff is going to be your first shard location. Alright, the last server was bugged, so I joined another one. And now the shard is up here. So let's just collect it. This is the green shard. Alright, now we have the first crystal. I'll show you guys the second location right now. Alright, the second location, you just want to follow where I'm going. You can slow down the video if you want, but just boost your way on over here. Just climb up these rocks and you should come to where the second crystal is. Just cross this, make sure to not miss, and that is our second crystal. Alright. Alright, there we go. Just climb up here. You should get your second crystal. The third and last crystal is inside of a castle. Now, not this castle, but there's a giant castle and it's underground. So just follow where I'm going and I'll lead you to the third crystal. Alright, so once you're here at the castle, just follow along these blue lamps and go up to the top of the castle, but not at the top. So, right when you're here, you want to jump down right here. And this will lead you into a secret little cave where your third and final crystal can be found. Now just reset your character so that you're close to where you need to be. Alright, we're here at the center. Now just make your way back to the crystal location. Alright, once you're here, you want to solve this little puzzle right here. We have all 3 crystals and we have some numbers. This shows the locations for the crystal, and this shows the code that you need to solve in order to enter the boss fight. Alright, so to solve this puzzle, what you want to do is you want to come on here, and this is the order, okay? This is the order. So the fish is the blue shard, the tree is the green shard, and the middle thing, this thing, is the pink shard. And what you want to do is you want to add all the numbers that you see here, shard location. Alright, so for me, the first shard is the green one, the second one is the pink, and the last one is the blue one. That will be your order for the added code. So let's do this. Alright, so if we add all the, green first, it's 9. So green is 9. Write that down. Then it's the pink one. So the pink one would be 6. And finally, the blue one is just 2. Alright, now let's put these in order. So green, pink, blue. Alright. So let's stand on this. Green, pink, and blue. Alright. Now the code should be 9, 6, and 2. Now if you submit the code, this should open up the freaking door. There we go. It worked. Alright, let's enter the portal. This is gonna lead us to a boss fight. This boss is really difficult. What is this? What is this? Okay, so when this comes up, you have to hide behind this shield or else you will die. Oh my god, that is sick. I died completely. Oh, I have one part left. Alright, once you beat this guy, that is how you get the World Zero Mega Token. Alright, for this video, we're gonna be getting the Dusty Trip Mega Token. So, the first thing you want to do is you want to fix up your car. It's really easy to fix up your car, so just fix it up and go to where I am going. Where you go? So just come to this little hill over here, and you'll find that there are certain like little bits and pieces, and you have to collect all of these all together in a portal. So here they are. So there's this little parkour. You want to take these bits and pieces of a portal and you want to take it to the top. But keep in mind that these, if you hold them too long, it will explode on your hand and you have to restart the entire thing. So just carefully take your time and take these little bits and pieces up to that portal. Be sure to drop it so that it doesn't explode, and then take it to this portal. Frick. It makes a noise. It makes a noise. Frick. It makes a noise when it's about to explode. Alright. Once you have it, just place this here. There we go. To do this for all of them. Alright, the last one is freaking hidden in a bush. Alright, this should be the last one, and this will activate the portal. Well, there we go. Whoa! Hello, time traveler. Need your help. A weird piece interferes with us detected. Alright. Alright, so all you have to do is you have to defeat 2 bosses. So this boss has 2 phases. The second one is a little bit harder, but this is one of the easiest badges that you can get. So just defeat the boss and you will get the mega token. So yeah, good luck. Stop yourself. Oh, it's very lucky. You'll challenge. God. What is this? You have to eat this. Good. Oh god, you have to eat this house. Oh, you have to eat this side. It's the boss. So crap. You want him. This is incredible. Oh! Guns! Let's kill him! What? Zombies? Bro, these lasers, you have to dodge them, man. Oh, now shoot him! Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him! Shoot him while he's not invincible. He's so low! Kill him! Yes! Give me the token! Oh no, there's another boss! Frick, a zombie boss? Oh no, no! Alright, hopefully this is the last health bar. Okay, yeah, this is the last health bar. Okay, am I gonna get the mega token now? Oh, oh, whoa, what is this? Oh, there we go. That's the mega token. That is how you get the mega token for a Dusty Trip. This is so lengthy, but this is really easy. Alright, yeah, if you need help with the other mega tokens, then go watch this video. And let's go through the portal. Alright, so in this video, I'll show you guys how to get the 9th mega token in Infection Gunfight. So for this one, you actually need to have a lot of luck by your side, and it's a little tricky. So basically what you want to do is you want to spawn into the game, and then you want to select the zombie infection game mode. Once you select that, you can choose any map you want, but what you have to do is you have to look for this exact goggles. Now this goggle is going to spawn randomly throughout your game. So no specified map, no specified game mode, you just have to find this goggle which is randomly placed around the map. Alright, once you do that, what's gonna happen is you're gonna see that the other players have certain letters on them. So what you have to do is you have to spell out the letter Mega Hunt. So how you collect each letter is you have to hit the letter. It doesn't matter if you hit the person or not, you just have to collect the letter. So you just hit the letter and you will get that letter. But the thing is, you have to maintain the order. So the order goes M-E-G-A. That is the order you need to collect all the letters, and that will spell out Mega Hunt. Now this will take you a little bit of time because this is just entirely up to RNG. On top of that, the person you're hitting, the number or the letter could just randomly change and you could mistakenly get a wrong number. So you have to be really careful, and you have to be really lucky to get this one. So yeah, good luck with this one. This is really RNG based, but yeah. Alright, so how you get the badge in Basketball Legends is, what you have to do is just spawn into the event map and then head to the building called Hall of Fame. Just follow where I'm going and you should be there. Once you're there, just climb up to the second floor and you'll find a lever. Turn that lever on and then you need to find 3 shapes. There's circle, triangle, and square. What you have to do, but the shapes are randomly scattered throughout the entire map. And beside the shapes are a number, the 1, 2, and 3. I want you to remember those numbers and the color of those shapes because that will be very important. So once you've gotten all 3 of the shapes collected, then what you want to do, once you have found all 3 of the shapes and the numbers, you want to press on practice court. And yes, you can find only 2 shapes and then just guess the third one. If you find a square first, second, a circle second, the third one has to be a triangle. So once you have done that, just click on practice court and you have to stand on those designated shapes in the order from 1 to 3. And you want to shoot a basketball and score a 3-pointer. So once you've gotten all 3 points, it's gonna teleport you to fight against or play against an NPC. Now mind you, this NPC is quite difficult because this is a mega token. But if you just get good at the game, just try a little bit and you should be good to go. So once you get to 20 or 21 points, you will be awarded the mega token for this game. Alright, for the Metro Life badge, I want you to follow exactly what I'm doing. Alright, the first thing you want to do is teleport on over to the Metro Hall. Once you're here, just go into the building and go to the right. And enter this room and talk to the mayor, who is the little doll. He's gonna give you 3 quests that you need to complete. After that, just teleport yourself to the fire department. Once you're at the fire department, just make your way behind it and talk to this NPC. Once you talk to him, just come on over to this tree and look up chainsaw in your inventory. Once you do that, just cut off a branch with your chainsaw and then take it back to the NPC. Once you've done that, just teleport yourself on over to the high school. Just make your way to the left and enter the library and talk to this NPC. And then make your way outside and you'll find a graffiti on the wall. Just look up clean on your inventory and then you'll find a towel and then clean the wall. Once you've done that, then just talk to the NPC and your second map fragment will be collected. Or the third thing you want to do is you want to teleport yourself into the Paradise Hotel. Once you're here, just enter the building and go to the right into a elevator. On the second floor, you'll meet this lady who'll give you the quest. After that, just make your way to the 3rd floor with the elevator. And then you'll find a cat which you have to jump and rescue. Just give the cat back to the lady and this should be all of the map fragments collected. Then just teleport yourself on over to the Metro Hall once again and talk to the mayor. Once you've done that, just come on outside and spawn a car. After you spawn a car, just watch the video and copy the locations that I'm going. Slow down the video if you have to and you'll find 4 hidden codes. Now you only need 3 of them, so just follow where I'm going and you'll find all 3 of the codes. So once you have all 3 of the code, just click on your fragmented map, and then you'll see that there's a X marks the spot. Just go in the middle of the entire map, or just copy where I'm going. You'll find a safe. What you want to do is you want to put the codes according to the color that you just found. So put in the 3-digit code, and you can just click the 4th one and it will just open. You don't have to look for it, it will just open. And that's how you get the Metro Life Mega Token. Alright, in Hell's Kitchen, what you want to do is you want to spawn in and enter into the Hunt Edition game. Once you've done that, you'll see that there's a pattern on the roof of the room. You just want to memorize or take a screenshot of this pattern and then leave the game. So once you're here, you'll find this little puzzle. Just copy the pattern that was on the roof, and this should open up. Alright, once this opens up, you just want to do this parkour. It's kind of tricky, but you can complete it. So once you've done that, it will give you 4 recipe scraps to find. So once again, just leave the game and rejoin, and you'll find these scraps that are scattered around the map. Now follow the video in order to find all 4 of the scraps. Alright, the last scrap should be right here. I forgot to show it in the video, but it should be right here. Alright, once you've found all 4 of the scraps, what you want to do is you want to leave the game once again and rejoin. This time you'll be asked to cook Gordon Ramsay's secret recipe. So just load into the hunt game mode and you have to cook his favorite recipe. Now you really need to get 130 points for this, or else you will not get the mega token. You want to be fast, you want to be accurate, and you don't want to mess up. And if you're frying something or boiling something, make sure when the bar starts to move a little bit, that is the exact moment you take it off the heat. And here I scored a 140 out of 130, and that is how I got the mega token. Alright, for the Arsenal badge, what you want to do is load into the hunt game mode, and then make your way through the game, and stop where I'm stopping. Alright, so once you're here, you just want to look up and there should be a target. Once you shoot this target, your event is going to begin. So right now what you want to do is you just want to match these valves accordingly to the one on the screen or whatever. Once you do that, you're going to make your way to the laboratory. And what you have to do here is you have to correctly place these parts in a little system. So the colors and the names are going to be different for you. So just make sure that you match your parts accordingly. So once you do this, just align it and fix it and power it up, and you should get this little contraption. After that, what you want to do is come to this little place called the chemistry lab. Once you're here, you're going to be given some instructions to follow. So the colors should be alphabetically ordered. So just solve this accordingly to your color. It's different for everyone, so I can't really give you a concrete guide on this. So just copy what's on your screen and just do it. It should be really simple. Once you do that, this will give you a beaker. Now with this beaker, what you want to do is come to this little cold storage, this fridge, and turn the temperature to what it says, and then it's gonna open up. So once it opens up, you just want to place the beaker and just wait a bit, and then go back and take the beaker back. And then what you want to do is take the beaker, the pink beaker. If it's pink, that means that you have done it correctly. So take the pink beaker and put it on your little helmet construction. Once you've done that, you'll be teleported into this Pokemon game. So this Pokemon looking game, what you have to do is you have to talk to almost every single NPC, and they'll give you like potions or revives. And basically it's like Pokemon. You have a bunch of like enemies to defeat, It's like a turn-based game, so just make your way through the game. You have to follow the arrow and follow where I'm going so that it's easier for you. Try to talk to everyone because they're gonna give you like useful items like potions and revives. They're really necessary, so be sure to open all the chests that are hidden throughout the map and find out these troops. What I want you to do is I want you to defeat the commanders first, then the medic, and then the other units, because the commander is the most powerful and then the medic is the second priority. And use your ninja character to like shoot the flying troops because melee attacks don't work on them. So there's a part that you like have to blow up. So there's a car that is blocking your way. So what you want to do is you want to enter into this house and you'll talk to someone, and then you'll find that there's a C4 on the table. So just take the C4 and like plant it onto the cars and they'll free the way and you can continue through the game. Once you come to this area, you'll be faced with a bunch of tanks. Now, this is really difficult, but you should respawn and try to heal up and revive your team. So once you defeat these 2 tanks, that should be it for Arsenal. It's not that hard, it's a little time consuming, it will take like half an hour or something, but you should get the badge. Alright, for the natural disaster survival mega token, what you want to do is just spawn into the game, a random game, and what you want to do is you want to talk to this noob. So talking to this noob will enable the event. So after you talk to him, just reset your character and come to the middle of the entire map, and you click on the middle. I was struggling to find it, but you actually have to click it, and this will take you to a underground spot. Now what you have to do here is there's gonna be 4 maps that actually show up. In these 4 maps, there's gonna be a random disaster that's gonna happen, but that's actually not the one you're looking for. So once these 4 maps load up, you want to go ahead and talk to the noob. Now the noob is going to give you a vague hint. Now I have listed all the hints and the disasters accordingly, so you don't have to have any trouble. Now whatever the noob hints towards, that is the disaster you want to put onto the underground section. So you just have to find all 3 of the map, and you can guess the 4th one. So when you're guessing, you'll see that this little place turns from red to green. If it's green, that means your disasters are 100% correct. Then what you want to do is you just want to load into another round and then talk to the noob, and he will give you the mega token. Now there is a meteor that strikes the noob, so be careful not to die. If you die, you have to do this all over again. But your disasters don't change, but you have to put them all in order again and talk to the noob again. So just don't die, dodge the meteor, and then take the mega token. This one is easy, but it takes a little bit of time. Alright, so the next game we have is Eat the World. Now I'm not sure, but you might have to do the regular token first in order to unlock the mega token. So what you have to do for the mega token is you have to find this little button. This is hidden around the map. Now, it's near the bridge, the red bridge. It mostly spawns there, but it might be different for you. So just check there, and you want to press that button. That is what's going to begin your mega token quest. So what you want to do next is you want to press on the mega hunt event menu. Now you'll see that there's a arrow. There's 3 arrows. So what you have to do is you have to play a little memory game. Now, it's really easy. You might mess up once or twice, but you will get the hang of it. And once you beat this little memory quest, there's a waterfall right next to a noob. Now, next to the waterfall is a cave. You want to make your way to this cave to the right. There should be a wall that you can break open once you have completed the memory quest. So once you break the wall, you'll find that there's an egg. So what you want to do is you want to take the egg. Do not eat the egg. Do not eat the egg. Alright? So just take the egg and feed it to the noob. Once you feed it to the noob is gonna like throw up, but he's gonna teleport you into another game. So what you want to do here is you just want to... So once you're teleported into this little game, you want to get out of this place and go to the surface. So after you go to the surface, you'll see that the mega token is right there. You have to parkour your way up there. But the problem is that there's gonna be a random egg that spawns and breaks the path that is in front of you. Now this is really RNG and really random, but I want you to just keep on jumping and like zoom out so that you know that when the egg is gonna spawn and what your next move is gonna be. I did this in my first try, so it shouldn't be that hard. So once you reach the top of the temple, you can collect your mega token. This one is a little RNG based, but it's not that hard. But yeah, good luck. Alright, for the Car Crusher's Mega Token, you actually need to collect the regular token first. So how you get the regular token is, you have to get 35 credit first of all. Then what you want to do is, you actually need to play this game quite a bit. Now, you need to earn enough money and buy a supercar. The cheapest supercar is like 3,200. Just grind a bit in the derby arena. That's the easiest way to like get credit as well as get some money. So once you have gotten 3,200 and 500 credit, what you have to do is you have to buy an air thirster. So after you do that, you just wanna like spawn in a vehicle. That should be like 3 or 4 tasks of the regular token. Alright, so you also have to go down the water slide 3 times after you get your first race car and putting in the air thirster. The last 2 are, you have to visit the volcano and then climb up the volcano and then slide down the volcano and make sure to hit the green ramp. It's really easy to miss the green ramp, but you have to hit the green ramp and you'll go 100 miles in the air and you will get the regular token. Alright, so once you've done the regular token, you can move on to the mega token. Alright, for the mega token in Car Crushers 2, what you want to do is you want to teleport yourself over to the OG facility. So once you do that, you'll just go down and there will be a secret little door that opens up. What you want to do is you want to press E and insert key. Nothing's gonna happen, but that's what you gotta do. Once you do that, you want to go to the derby arena. Once you're in the derby arena, you just play a game, just one game. You don't have to win, you don't have to lose. So once the game ends, you'll see that there's a little key on the left side of the stage. So quickly grab that key or else it will disappear. So once you have the key, you want to go back to the little door and put one key into the vault safe. So once you have done that, you want to go back and rejoin into the regular game mode. Once you're in the regular game mode, what you want to do is you want to fill up all the row 1. So destroy your car with all the row 1 slide except the freezer one. So crush your car in the first row of every single slide except the freezer one. So once you do them, there will be a little green underline that will appear once you've completed that slide. Once you've done all of them in the first row except the freezer one, I want you to follow where I'm going from row 4, and there's a little secret last volcano slide that you have to do. Alright, once you're here, just slide your car in and it will turn green. If it turns green, that means that you have completed it. So once you've done all of the first row and the secret one, what you want to do is you want to go back to the OG facility and you're going to teleport over there. Then what you want to do is you want to go to row 1 of the OG facility and destroy your car with the freezer slide until you die. So once you've done that, you just want to go back into the OG facility, go down the middle and go back to the secret little door. There's gonna be a door that spawns in next to the vault, and then you'll be able to get your mega token. Alright, for the Ball League mega token, what you have to do is you have to load into 4 random maps. 4 random maps. You'll find that there's 4 random colored codes. It will be either blue, green, orange, or purple. Now these colors have a random number, so you only really need to find 3 of the random maps. So just load into 3 different maps and you'll find 3 codes. Once you find 3 codes, note it down and you want to come to the lobby and there's an event part. So just put in your 3-digit code and guess the last one. Mine took the 1 guess and I found my 4th color. And then what's gonna happen, a event boss is going to load. Now let me tell you, this boss is really difficult and it's really laggy. So this will take you a little bit of time in order to finish. But once you defeat the boss and score 4 times, you will get your mega token. I recommend you like dash and hit your ball and defend a lot. Like the boss is gonna throw everything at you, but try your best to defend and score 4 points. And once you do that, you will get your mega token. Alright, the Bayside Highschool mega token is the most randomest token in the entire event. I literally want you to follow every single step that I show in the video, or else you will miss it. Alright, so first of all, just load into the game and go to the principal's office. Alright, so once you do that, you just want to look up a camera in your tools. And then take your camera and take a picture of the camera in the principal's office. Once you do that, just come to the teacher's lounge and take a coffee. Once you get the coffee, just go upstairs into the science room. Once you're here, just change it to this mega token chemistry molecule diagram, and then what you want to do, there's gonna be a light that spawns in. So take this black flashlight and follow where I'm going into the park. Make sure to get a car and go where I'm going. So once you do this, there should be a little golden key that like loads up. So once you find this, head over to the history classroom in the school. Once you're here, just change your board to what is on my screen. After that, look up pencil in your tools as well as a signboard. Equip that signboard and type 247. Once you've done this ridiculously random quest, head on over to the music classroom. Once you're here, just type dead in your piano. After that, just head on over to the pizzeria where I'm going and make sure you get a car. Alright, once you're at the pizza place, you want to order something off the menu and you just order a pizza. Once you get the pizza, just take it and go back to the school. After you go back to the school, just come to the maths classroom, and on the computer, you want to change the wallpaper to a pizza wallpaper. Once you've done that, just come to this chair where there's a calculator and you want to place your pizza. Once you do that, there's gonna be a little portal that opens up. So just make your way down to the main parking lot and then you'll find a little portal. Once you get teleported, just come and talk to this NPC and sit exactly on the chair that I'm sitting. And then what you want to do is you want to click on your emote, which is the hand, then click on actions and you want to pick the fart emote. Once you do this, this is gonna teleport you into a cutscene and you will be teleported into the main minigame. Now if the farting doesn't work, just keep trying. It didn't work for me at the first time, so just keep trying. And once you're in the mini game, this is really easy. What you have to do is you have to escape the principal and touch these bombs in order to like kill the principal. Once you kill the principal, you will get your mega token. This is the most random mega token that we have in the event, but yeah, it's really simple. Slow down the video if you need to, and yeah, good luck with the token. Alright, for the Regretavtor mega token, what you have to do is you need to collect all 18 mega tokens first, and then you want to come right here behind this TV. There's gonna be a white button. After you press it, your event is going to begin. So what you have to do basically is you have to play for 4 rounds, and you're gonna have 4 different floors, and there's gonna be 4 different mysterious notes throughout each floors. So just go into the elevator and let it load, and you will find a mysterious note in every single level. So just collect it and then just reset your character and do this 4 more times. Alright, once you have all 4 of the mysterious notes, what you want to do is you want to look for 4 floppy disks. Just copy the video as I show all 4 floppy disk locations. So once you have all 4 of the floppies, what you want to do is you want to come on over to the lobby and you want to climb into the secret little vent. So once you're here, just solve your floppies. There's gonna be 4 of them, and they're gonna give you like a small little mini game, and you just gotta complete it. So once you complete all 4 of the floppies, you're gonna get 4 codes, actually 8 codes in total. So the floppies are numerically ordered, so just put in your code. It should be 88 something, and once you put in the code, you will get the badge. This is one of the easiest mega tokens, so yeah, this should be 0 issues. Alright, the Tower Defense Simulator mega token, what you have to do is you want to come on over to this green looking terminal, and you want to put the code Red Cliff Falls. So once you do this, the event is going to begin. So now basically what you have to do is you have to go on to the event section and click on the mega edition. So this mega edition is really difficult, but make sure to use the fortress loadout and max out everything in the fortress loadout, and get a bunch of tanks, get a bunch of crooks, and upgrade it to the max, and you should be able to get the mega token in tower defense. It is going to take a little bit of time, but this should be pretty simple. Alright, good luck. Alright, in order to get the Pet Simulator 99 mega token, what you have to do is first spawn into the game and go to the hunt event section. Once you do that, just go ahead and select a portal and start a raid, at least from tier 2. So once you do that, just make your way to the end of the game. It should take only like 5 minutes to do. Alright, once you have finished up the entire raid, what I want you to do is I want you to come to this room. It's gonna have 4 houses. I want you to come to this house and press on it. Once you press on it, you can type something. What you want to type is knock knock. Alright, so once you've done that, it's gonna open up a different section, a vault section. Now the next thing what you want to do is the room next to this little secret little house, you'll find these little letters. So what I want you to do is I want you to spell out Gunter, G-U-N-T-E-R. Just copy the video, and the ones that I'm clicking, those are the exact alphabets that you need to click and in order for this event to even begin. So once you spell out Gunter, just return back to the house and into the golden vault. You'll see that there's a little present. So once you click on the present, it will say that you're not lucky enough yet. So now what I want you to do, this is really tedious, but this is what you have to do. Go to the beginning of the entire raid. You'll see that there are 4-leaf clovers. You need to click on every single 4-leaf clover. It doesn't matter if it's in the ceiling, the walls, the plants, the pots, it doesn't matter. You have to click on every single 4-leaf clover, and if it still says that you're not lucky enough, then you definitely have missed a spot. So be sure to not miss any spot and click on the lucky clovers. Once you have clicked on every single 4-leaf clover, then just return back to the house and then just click on it and you'll be lucky enough to get the mega token. This is very tedious, but yeah, good luck with this one. Alright, in order to get the Drive World mega token, what you have to do is you have to go to this exact location. That's the first step. So just make your way across the giant bridge into this location. There's gonna be a meteor that has crashed, so it'll be pretty easy for you to spot. So once you're here, you'll see that there's a spawn for a ball. And be ready for this because this is one of the tedious mega tokens we have. So you can spawn a ball. What you have to do is you have to take this ball all the way on the other side of the map into the desert area. So just take this ball across the giant bridge, across the town, across the main area, and into the desert. The desert where there's UFO that have crashed in. Now next to this UFO crash, you'll see that there's a little spot that you can place your ball in. So just push your ball all the way from one side of the map to the other into this ball pit. This reminds me of the jailbreak ball spoiler quest, but once you get the ball inside of this will activate the second step for this quest. So there's 4 crashed UFOs in the desert and there's 1 in the forest next to the racetrack. So 3 crashed UFOs in the desert and 1 in the forest. Just go ahead with your car. You have to be driving your car and you'll see that there's 4 symbols that you need to memorize or take a screenshot of. So just go to these places and find these 4 symbols, and once you have found all 4 of the symbols, come back to this UFO thing where you placed your ball. And once you've placed your ball, you'll see that there's something that appears, and that is the pattern that you need to follow in order. So the bottom number is the order, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and the top one is the sign that you need to step in the correct order. So once you have done that, once you have put all of them in order, you should get the mega token. Now this is gonna take a lot of time, so yeah, good luck. Alright, the mega token for the Untitled boxing game is rather confusing, so I want you to follow everything perfectly or you will miss something. The first thing you have to do is load into the game and go straight. Once you go straight, you'll see that there's a single boxing ring. What you want to do is climb the signboard that is behind it, and you can find a rope that is on top. So just climb up to the rope and you can start a little mini game. So how you beat this mini game is the color and the name of the color has to match. If it matches, then you press the left arrow, and if it doesn't, then you press the right arrow. So once you've done this, you'll see that the game is hacked and your stamina is infinite. So what I want you to do here is you just want to spam jump and cross outside of the border of the map. Doesn't work, then rejoin and try this again, because it happened to me, but you just want to get out of the bounds of the game. So once you do this, it's gonna fake kick you, but you just want to press OK and OK again, and then it's gonna take you to this almost invisible obby. Just follow along the video so that you can memorize the pathway and how to solve this little obby. It's not that hard, so slow down the video if you have to. Once you beat this little obby, you have to dodge the red bits and just make your way to the end. Then you can hack the terminal once again and just play that little mini game again. So once you've done that, you cross through here and you'll be teleported into a whole different galaxy realm. So just take the mega token, but wait, you have to fight the void. It's not that hard to against this void. You can die 3 times and you have to defeat him 3 times. So just dodge, weave, and hit him with the right hook and your jab. Just be sure to not waste too much of your health and use your ultimate. So once you defeat this guy 3 times, you'll be awarded the mega token for this game. This is one of the best mega tokens in the event. Alright, how to get the It Girl mega token. I can't believe I'm even playing this game, but we need the mega token. So what you basically have to do is you have to spawn into the primary lobby, the first one. So once you spawn in the first lobby, where there's the TV and the podiums, you'll see that the cashier has a remote next to her. So just grab that remote, and in the first lobby where you found the remote, you should find 2 batteries. You'll only have like less than a minute to find these 2 batteries, but just try your best to find 2 of the batteries in the same game. So once you find the first 2 batteries in the first lobby, you'll load into the second lobby where you actually dress your character. So there should be one last battery that you can put inside your remote. Now once you have all 3 of the batteries, just turn on the remote and a TV should start playing. If the remote doesn't work, just let the round finish and then press the remote in the first lobby. Once you've done this, a TV should appear and the TV will play like a cutscene. After the cutscene is over, you'll be teleported into a different part of the game. This is where the event actually begins. So just finish talking to the lady and you want to come outside and you'll find a goggles. Just take these goggles and there's gonna be 3 rooms that you have to explore. 2 of them are called analyzing area and another one is called, I think, the secret analyzing room or something. But just look for 4 scraps of numbers and 1 hidden password. The password is really important, as well as the 4 scraps of numbers. So just search every corner of the 3 rooms, every drawer, everything, and you should find 4 scraps of number and 1 password. So once you get this, just open up the safe that is in the secret area. And yes, you have to get all 4 of the codes. You cannot guess the last one. So once you've done that, you'll get a piece of a weapon. Now there are other pieces of the weapon that are surrounded. You'll also get a key card. So just take this key card and go to the left. Just open up this door and you'll be greeted with a new parkour. So just solve this little parkour. It's not hard at all. You should be able to finish up the gun. Now once you have finished up the gun, just go back to the first research room and then you can break this glass and you can get the blue or the purple key card. So once you have the key card, just go to the main door and you can open this one. In here, you'll have to free 4 of these little characters once you shoot this big heart. So just use your weapon and keep damaging on this big heart. It's gonna attack you, but just keep dodging it, and you're gonna have to play 4 little other mini games. That's right, these are really easy. So just get through these 4 mini games and you should free all 4 of the characters, and then Sarah is going to give you the mega token as your reward. These mini games can be a little buggy, especially the one that you have to like stop at the right time. Now don't click on the circle, click outside of the circle first and then click inside of the circle so that it actually stops. It is kind of confusing, but you'll get the hang of it. It's really easy, and yeah. Alright, so for the Fisch mega token, what you have to do is first go to the spawn island, aka Mosswood, then go to the very back of the island and you'll see that there's a suspicious guy. You just want to talk to him, and you definitely do need to get your regular token for Fisch first. So after you talk to him, your quest for the mega token is going to begin. So what you need to do next is you just want to go to the Therafin island with your boat. Now if you don't have a boat, then you might have to grind a little bit. So just grab your boat and go to the Therafin island. Here at the back of the Therafin island, you'll find that there's the doorway. Now in order to access the doorway, you need to solve this puzzle. You need to align all 3 of these pillars so that they're glowing. You only have 45 seconds to do this, but it's really simple. So once you do this, you can enter into the den. So once you're into the den, just go make a left and you'll be greeted with a little maze. Now I want you to follow my video and memorize the path so that you don't mess up, because you have a timer of how long you can stay in this maze. Then you have to restart. So just follow along the video and you should be able to go through the maze into the main pond area. So once you're here into the pond, you'll find that there's a giant door. Now this door resets every 15 minutes. Keep that in mind. So after you made it here, you want to make a right and go through this tunnel. After you go through this tunnel, you'll be greeted with a little bit of a parkour, and this is where the important part begins. You'll see that there's a fish, or it's an octopus, I don't know, whatever it is. You click it and it's gonna give you 8 different symbols. What you have to do is you have to record all 8 of these symbols, or just memorize it if you're that crazy. But you have to record it because the order is really important. So once you have the order memorized or recorded, you come back into the pond and make sure you have a flimsy rod equipped. So just start fishing and you'll find that there's a bunch of different fishes. You need to catch 8 different fish. So once you catch a fish, you can use the stone tablet which is next to the pond, and upon clicking it, it will tell you the exact note or the symbol of that specific fish. So if that fish aligns with the order of the Cthulhu symbols, then you may take that fish and place it accordingly in the right order into the door. It takes a lot of time to do this and a lot of patience, but I really recommend you record this and place the fish in the correct order. So once you've done this, the door will open up and then you'll be greeted with the mega token. Now this isn't over yet. Do not leave the game or else you will not get the token. So once you get the token, just go back to Mosswood, aka the spawn base, and return it to the suspicious guy, and then you'll get the badge. And that is how you do the fish mega token badge. These 3 items are locked behind developers, admins, and YouTubers. So if you find developers or admins or YouTubers in your game, they'll be able to give out these free items. Now they are good items. So let me tell you what are the best ways you can get these. So how you get these items is you need a admin, YouTuber, or a developer in the game, and they're gonna shoot a bunch of items and you just have to collect them off the ground. But there's some YouTubers that are live streaming right now who give out all 3 of the items in one live stream. So if you just click their private server link, I'll leave their live streams in the comments, but if you click their link, they're gonna lead you to a private server and where they're just shooting out all of these free items. Alright, in this video I'll show you guys how to get the crown grand prize. Is this? I don't know if it's the grand prize or not, but I'll show you guys how to solve this puzzle as well as get this item. So if this video helps you guys out, please like the video, and yeah, let's begin.